Hello, baseball fans. Welcome to Candlestick Park, San Francisco, where the big rivalry is about to commence between the 1960 Los Angeles Dodgers and the 1960 San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers are early in 1960, 4 wins and 2 losses, and the Giants are 3 wins and 3 losses. However, they've won their last 3 games. The lineup for the Dodgers, leading off and playing third base, Jim Jr. Gilliam. Batting second and playing second base, Charlie Neal. Batting third and playing left field, Wally Moon. Batting fourth and playing first base, Gil Hodges. Batting fifth and playing right field, Carl Furillo. Batting sixth and playing center field, Tommy Davis. Batting seventh and catching, Johnny Roseboro. Batting eighth and shortstop, the switch hitter, Maury Wills. And batting ninth and pitching, the right-hander, the big Don Drysdale. For the Giants, leading off and playing second base, Don Blasingame. Batting second and playing third base, Joey Amalfitano. Batting third and playing center field, Willie Mays. Batting fourth and playing first base, Willie McCovey. Batting fifth and playing left field, Orlando Cepeda. Batting sixth and playing right field, Willie Kirkland. Batting seventh and shortstop, Eddie Brosseau. Batting eighth and catching in his major league debut, Neil Wilson. And batting ninth, the pitcher, the left-hander, Mike McCormick. This should be a great ball game. I hope you enjoy it, sports fans. Let's begin.
Replay Radio is live from San Francisco. Top of the first.
And there is the legendary Candlestick Park from the air. Perhaps the worst placement of a ball field that ever has been. I know I was there once in, was it 1991? And it was a beautiful day. I think it was Labor Day. It was 80 degrees. Went to the stadium and froze to death because of the wind tunnels that go through that place. So we're in the top of the first. McCormick's first pitch to Jim Gilliam is on the way. The ball is bunted down the third base line to Joey Amalfitano. He has to roll both dice over 2 to get him out. In other words, if one of these 2 dice is 1 or 2, he is safe. He is out. What a play by Joey Amalfitano.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Charlie Neal. And because the heightened digit is 2 and Kirkland is a 3, he is out. If it was equal or higher, he would have been a double. So good play by Willie Kirkland. 2 excellent defensive plays by the Giants to start this ball game.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Wally Moon. He's batting .292 on the season. And he gets a pitch down the wheelhouse. He could possibly hit a home run here if he rolls a 5 or 6. And he does. The fans are not happy, but it's 1-0 Dodgers. He rolls the old 666. Which is bad news for the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Gil Hodges.
One run, 1 hit, and none left on. Bottom of the first.
Here are the Giants in the bottom of the first. Don Blasingame leading off. He is batting .308 in this early season. And he flies out to center field.
One out, base is empty.
Here's Joey Amalfitano. He is batting 1 for 2 so far. Because it's a right-hander against a right-handed pitcher, this is not a base hit. This is a diving or leaping catch by the shortstop, Maury Wills, making a good play.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's the say, hey kid. He has not hit a home run this year yet. Off to a little bit of a slow start. And that continues. Little ground ball to second base. Charlie Neal throws him out.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Top of the second.
Here's Carl Furillo. Looks like it's his final season. Only 10 at-bats. And he's 3 at-bats into this, so he's not playing much longer. At least this year. But he is going with a bang as he hits a triple to center field.
No outs, man on third.
The Giants do not like the way this game is beginning tonight. Do we bring the infield in? I don't think there's much hope of preventing this run from scoring, so let's just... Now it's an error possibility. 35 or 36 or over is an error. 21. But the runner still scores. It's 2-0 Dodgers.
1 out, base is empty.
I'm sorry I'm not Vin Scully, but them's the breaks.
Ball 4, take your base.
And we have a mandatory stolen base attempt. Of course, Wilson is a very poor catcher. McCormick isn't that good of a holder of the base runners, so Roseboro has a good chance
1 out, man on first.
of stealing the base here. All he has to do is roll higher than a 33. But he doesn't, so he's caught. Wilson, the rookie, throws him out.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Maury Wills batting 8th. Obviously, it's early in his career, and his manager, Walter Alston, does not trust him yet because he's batting him 8th. But you know he's going to be at the top of the lineup sooner than later. Base hit, but he cannot steal because he does not have an asterisk or a plus sign.
2 outs, man on first.
Struck him out. Inning over.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
Here's Willie McCovey. Giants cannot fall further behind. And they won't. McCovey smacks one, not in McCovey Cove, but into Candlestick Park bleachers for his first home run of the season. It's about now batting .455.
No outs, base is empty.
And the Dodgers are only ahead by 1 run. Hopefully Cepeda can tie it up with 1 swing of the bat right here. But he does not. A little ground out. 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Willie Kirkland, 21 home runs in real life. Can he hit one here? He cannot. But it's an error possibility. Charlie Neal possibly flubs it up. Let's see. Oh, not much chance. 53 or less, he makes a good play. And he does.
2 outs, base is empty.
Inning over.
1 run, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the third.
Junior Gilliam. Let's keep him off the bases. But we don't.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And we have a possibility of a pass ball or wild pitch. I think it's a very good possibility as McCormick throws a lot of wild pitches. His rating is 0. And I'm sure Wilson throws a lot of, or allows a lot of pass balls because he's a rookie.
No outs, man on first.
So yeah, the only way that we can avoid a pass ball or wild pitch is if we roll a 1. Let's hope for that. Nope. Man in scoring position. Nobody out.
No outs, man on second.
Let's bring the corners in, thinking Neil will bunt here. But he doesn't. Deep fly, will he advance? No, thankfully not.
One out, man on second.
Oh, here's their best hitter. He's already homered in this game. But we do have the lefty-lefty advantage, so let's hope he hits number 3-6, and then we'll be out of the inning. Oh, he walks him instead. Oh, it's possible. If we roll a 1, we can avoid the walk. I don't think there's much chance of that. No, we roll a 6 instead.
One out, men on first and second.
Okay, let's get Hodges out. He didn't only hit 198. He also was nearing the end of his career. Dodgers going through a transition here. But they retooled very quickly as they got into the World Series. They were tied in 1962 with the Giants, lost in a playoff, and then won the World Series in '63. So let's not shed a tear for the Dodgers. This looks bad. Here's how close the game is, and if you would have rolled a 4-5, it would have been a double play and out of the inning. But he rolled a 4-6, and therefore was because we're playing halfway, halfway. It was a single off the fielder's glove.
One out, bases loaded.
Tension array. He tripled last time. Let's hope he doesn't do that again, although he hits a lot of triples here. These ones here are all triples. Let's avoid that. That's not bad.
Two outs, bases loaded.
Okay, we got a little bit of a tough out here in Tommy Davis. But we're out of it. Sorry to spoil it for you.
No runs, 1 hit, and 3 left on. Bottom of the third.
Is it better if I don't spoil it, or? That's what I'll try to do. I'll try not to jump the gun from now on. Here's the legendary Neil Wilson. He had only 10 at-bats in 1960 and did not get a hit. Looks like he did get a walk, but I don't see a walk anywhere on his card. So how did he get a walk? Maybe he got hit by a pitch. We'll see what happens. He gets a hit, the only possible way. Oh, I spoiled it for you. With the lefty-righty platoon. 3-6.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
McCormick is average for a pitcher, so we will bunt even though he's only a 3-bunter. Lots of bad stuff on this card, but we'll take the chance.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Okay, so we got to roll 6, 7, or 8, or 2. Otherwise, something bad will happen. Like that. Could have been worse, though. Could have been a double play.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Blasting Game. Let's hit and run with him. Sure, why not?
It's a hit and run.
Pitch in the dirt. The catcher blocks a pitch, but Neil Wilson steals second. Somehow do you get the feeling Moonlight Graham here? He's doing much better in fantasy baseball than in real life.
1 out, man on second.
Okay, Blasting Game. You can tie the ball game up with a base hit. No, maybe not. He's only a 1-runner. Well, we'll see what happens. Ooh, so close to something good there. But the 7 would have been good, but oh well. Them's the breaks.
2 outs, man on second.
It's up to Joey Amalfitano. I believe he was manager for the Orioles when they won the World Series in 1983, I believe, replacing Earl Weaver.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 4th.
And they get out of the inning. There's Johnny Roseboro. He and Juan Marichal had that legendary altercation in around 1965, 66. I believe Marichal hit him over the head with a bat. Or was it the other way around? I think Roseboro was the one that got hit.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Maury Wills. No spoilers. McCormick had
2
a
outs, bases empty.
rough start, but he seems to be settling down here in the 4th inning. Ooh, there's a 1 away from a double.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
If we would have thrown, McCormick would have had a 3 instead of a 2. It would have been a double instead of a line out.
Bottom of the 4th.
Come on, Willie. Break out of your slump. Oh, so close. If we would have hit this, it would have been home run. Hit this, it would have been a double. We got in between them. You can see that Drysdale is an extreme right-handed pitcher. He loves facing the right-handers. That's why it's pink. It's divided up here. He gives up more hits against the left-handers.
1 out, bases empty.
Speaking of left-handers, here's McCovey. He homered last time. Maybe he can duplicate that feat. Let's hope so. Oh, in between 2 home runs. Look at that. Twice in a row, we're in between the good stuff. Hit the right column, but
2 outs, bases empty.
it's frustrating. Come on, Cepeda.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the 5th.
Gilliams always seems to be leading off. Well, see, they hit the 6-6. Why can't we? And he's on base again.
No outs, man on first.
Well, let's think they're going to bunt this time. Nope. Double play ball. Thank you for not bunting. Sorry. Spoke too fast.
2 outs, bases empty. No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Bottom of the 5th.
Come on, Giants. Nope.
1 out, bases empty.
Not much hope here. Even though we hit the ballpark. Yeah, nothing. Candlestick's too hard to get a hit there. A little tapper to the pitcher, out to first. Drysdale with the play.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ooh, here's the legend. He's batting 1,000 in his dreams. Now he's batting 500.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Top of the 6th.
There's Gil Hodges. In 9 years, he'll be leading the Mets to the World Series. But here he strikes out.
1 out, bases empty.
Furillo.
Two outs, bases empty.
Tommy Davis. McCormick is mowing them down.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 6th.
I got to keep him in the game. He only has 4 more pitchers before the boost check, so we're gonna leave him in and let's get him a run. How about that? He's pitching so well. Come on, blasted
1
game.
out, base is empty.
Let's get somebody on in front of Mays. That's the game plan.
2 outs, bases empty.
Nope.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the 7th.
Deep fly, but it's in the ballpark.
1 out, bases empty.
Ooh, one away from a walk.
2 outs, bases empty.
I'm sure they'll leave Drysdale in, and they do.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the 7th.
Oh, we're clipping along. We only have 2 hits today. Let's make it the 3rd one right here. Come on, Willie. Oh.
1 out, bases empty.
Come on, big guy. Oh, let's see. There's a possibility here. Let's see how much of a chance. Probably not in this ballpark. Yeah, I have to roll a 6. Not much chance of that. Nope. Being hurt by their own ballpark.
2 outs, bases empty.
Come on, Cepeda. Your last home run chance. For a while. Okay, let's hope Wills flubs up here. We got a guy in scoring position. 22, good chance. Ooh, 23. Doesn't matter. It's still an
2
error.
outs, man on 2nd.
Well, I guess Kirkland can maybe hit one out, but all we need is a hit here. No pressure or anything. Oh, intentional walk. Walter Alston makes the right play.
2 outs, men on 1st and 2nd.
Temptation. We want to make them pay. This is our shortstop we're talking about here. We do have Rogers. He's not as good as shortstop. We have Davenport. He's not as good. Pagan. He's not as good. We have Landreth. Marshall. Let's pinch hit Jim Marshall. He's smiling now. Hopefully he's smiling after this at bat. Come on. Ooh, single up the middle. Will he score? He is. It's tied. Way to go, Marshall. I think he's a future Cub. Yes, my whole world revolves around the Cubs. Yes, I'm sorry. I confess.
2 outs, men on 1st and 3rd.
Oh, Neil Wilson. I think we're going to put in Hobie Landreth. Enough playing with Wilson. The game's on the line here. He can stay in the game and catch. Come on, let's go. Just a base hit. Okay, so it's a walk, but this is a wild pitch possibility of a walk. Roseboro, I'm sure, is a very good catcher.
2 outs, bases loaded.
He's a 0, so just let's not throw a 1. If we throw a 2 or 3, we are ahead. 4, 5, or 6, we have a 50% chance of being ahead. So let's just do the 2, 3 to make it simple. 1! Come on, we needed a 1 sometimes. We never got it.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Oh, now we got McCormick. I've used up all my left-handers. He's a left-hander. This way we can keep him in the game. All right. No. 1 away from a hit, though. Leave the bases
1
loaded.
run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 3 left on. Top of the 8th.
Okay, so now we have to make substitutions. We will leave Landreth in the game. He will catch, and we need a shortstop. Who should we choose? Davenport, Rogers, or Pagan? We'll bring in Rogers, since he's a future Cub. Okay. Back to Gilliam. He's always leading off. Didn't get on base that time, though. Boost check. Here we go. We got it. That's why I left him in the game. Now I get 6 more bats for
One out,
for
base
him.
is empty.
Here's Charlie Neal. I don't think he'll bunt this time. McCormick is on fire after that shaky start.
2 outs, base is empty.
Rare play. Let's hope for a 1. Yes! Okay, so all we do is not roll a 6 and he's out. And he is out.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the 8th.
Okay, let's score a run here. We got Willie Mays. Let's get somebody up on base before Mays. That's... That could be the theme of the Giants throughout the 60s. They couldn't get anybody on base in front of Mays. That pretty much sums it up.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's his boost check, and he gets the boost as well. We got to see his ugly mug for another 6 at-bats.
2 outs, base is empty.
Okay. Here, come on, Willie. You don't need anybody on base. You can hit it out yourself. Possible base on balls. Have to roll better than a 3 to get on base here. And he has a possible steal with a good possibility because it's B.
2 outs, man on first.
So we roll green, he steals. If it's yellow, Roseboro is a good defensive catcher. Let's just make it green and take away the suspense. Wow. Scoring position, McCovey's up. Will they walk him?
2
What
outs,
do you think?
man on second.
What's Alston going to do? Will he walk him? I think he might. That's really definitive, isn't it? Yes. Good move. Come on, Cepeda. Make him pay.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Make him pay, Cepeda. Come on, 6-6. 6-6. Yeah, look. That's a good move because 6-1, 6-4. Normally, if against left-handers, these would be home runs, but against Drysdale, they are just deep fly outs. We need the 6-6. Oh, we got well, it's Candlestick Park. Any other park, it might be, well, it's still a hit. I think Mays could score. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's go, Willie. Run, run, run. Yes. 3-2 Giants. Bottom of the 8th. Take that,
2 outs,
Walter
men
Alston.
on first and third.
He has a possible steal. Not very likely, though. He has to roll higher than 46. And he does.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Okay, let's blow it wide open here, Kirkland. Now, hoping for too much.
1 run, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Top of the 9th.
Okay, so they have Hodges, Furillo, and Davis. 3 right-handers, all of them with some power. Who's the right-handed closer for the Giants? He's a left-hander. No, it's Antonelli. I'm looking at the wrong guy. No, it is the right guy, but he's out of the game. He pitched too much, 2 2/3 yesterday, so he is tired. We have Lowe's we could bring in. He gives up a lot of home runs. I think we'll just stick with we're gonna stick with McCormick. He still has 4 at bats. He's been pitching very well. Let's see what
Going to
happens.
use a pinch hitter.
Oh, pinch hitter, Norm Sherry. Guess they want someone on base. And he is a good on base guy. He can also hit the ball at a ballpark too. Oh boy. Okay. Stay off the 6 column. Okay, so it's a rare play. Let's hope for an even number. We don't want to risk the rare play. We saw the 1 was very good as well, but Norm Sherry's a slow runner, so an even number would be all right. Okay, so we're leaving it up to the mercies of the rare play book. Which one will it be? Looping drive to right field, Kirkland's defense. So basically it is 50-50 chance that he's going to get on. And he's on. So the leadoff hitter is on here in the 8th inning, or 9th inning, sorry.
No outs, man on first.
Furillo and his triples are up. Man, he just hit 1 triple, I bet. Maybe 2. No, 1. 1 triple. 10 at bats, and he's got triples galore in his power column. He's not going to bunt.
You're going to use a pinch hitter.
Oh, Duke Snider. At least we got the lefty-lefty matchup, but Duke does have a lot of power. They're going for it here. Let's stay off the 6 column.
He's going to lay down a
He's
bunt.
bunting. Do you bring in Duke Snider to bunt? Has that ever happened? Did his job, though. He's in scoring position now. Guess he was the best bunter on the bench.
1 out, man on second.
Tommy Davis. He's grounded out, grounded out, grounded out. Let's hope for another ground out here. Okay, we'll take a fly out.
2 outs, man on second.
Roseboro. He's walked, flied out twice to Kirkland in right. Oh no. Possible single. 67% chance of a single. We have to roll a 1 or 6. Come on. Let's roll a 1 or a 6. No. Game is still alive. 1st and 3rd. Maury Wills is up.
2 outs, men on 1st and 3rd.
McCormick is on the verge of being tired. He is singled and grounded out twice. Oh no. Game is tied. I just couldn't get it done.
2 outs, men on 1st and 2nd.
And McCormick is now tired. Pitcher's up. Are they going to pull him? Decisions. Who's starter? Can't bring those guys. Got these guys in the middle. Their bullpen is just not impressive. I'd like to get out of this inning. I think they're
gonna use a pinch hitter.
Okay, so he's not very good. These numbers are bad. Brierly, Miller. I don't want to use Miller for just 1 at bat. There's just nothing much left. We do a double switch. These guys I like to leave in the ball game. Brierly gives up a lot of hits. That's not what we need right here. Shipley. Okay, Shipley, you're it. 1 at bat. 1 hitter. You can do it. Yeah, we will take away the hit. So basically, we have an option when it's righty versus righty. Bring in a relief pitcher in the middle of the inning. We can pick which column, and we're definitely going to take away the hit. So it's 1s. Okay, let's go Shipley. Oh, he hit it to Mays, and Mays is an excellent Gold Glove fielder, and he gets it out. So we're going to extra innings. No, it's a bottom of the
1
ninth.
run, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 9th. They're bringing in a new pitcher.
Clem Labine. Yes. It's not extra innings, I'm sorry. It's the bottom of the ninth. Andre Rogers. Hit him not a bad number, but unfortunately, he hit his one, and therefore he's out.
1 out, base is empty.
Obi Landreth. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
0 for 15. Who do we got on the bench? Man, not much of a bench here. Only got one left-hander left, who's not very good. If we leave him in, then we can leave him in the ball game. Just don't have that many good pitchers, and he's one of the better ones I've got left. So he has no chance of getting on, but and even hit a 6-6.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Most other cards, that could be a possible home run.
Top of the 10th.
Okay. Yes, you can criticize my managing in the comments below.
1 out, base is empty. Two outs, base is empty.
One, two, three.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 10th.
Okay, even though his whip is very high, he has good numbers, Mr. Labine. He even takes away home runs. So let's trust the card makers on that one. It does look a little too good for his card, but oh well. Can't complain.
1 out, base is empty.
Yes, these guys, if they ever get on base. Oh, he did. Can you believe it?
1 out, man on first.
Okay, Willie, for the first time you got someone on base ahead of you. This is a good time for your first homer of the year. But no. But he's on base, and he has the opportunity to steal. 5 and 4, not much.
2 outs, man on first.
Possibility of that. Let's see what we got here. 53. Come on, higher than 53. No. I was hoping too much.
2 outs, man on first.
Come on, Willie. I can't walk you then. Let's park it. No.
Track 3, you're out.
Going to the 11th.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the 11th.
Okay, Shipley is tired, and we have no left-handers. Isn't that lovely? Our one left-hander is our closer, and he's tired. So who do we bring in? We're not going to double switch. These guys are the 2 starters. This guy's got a good whip, but he's got a horrible ERA. His whip is a lot better than Clem Labine. We got George Miranda. Let's go with good old George. He has 10 at-bats. Here's Larker. He's an on-base machine. Not this time, though. Sorry for spoiling.
1 out, base is empty.
Duke Snider. He will not bunt this time, I guarantee it. Possible error. Come on, blasting game. He's a 52. That's pretty good. And he prevents it. You ignore the blue. Blue's only there. Maybe it's if you roll a 6 on an error, it's a 2-base error. So just ignore that one. Look at these two. 46. Lower than 52. He's
2
out.
outs, base is empty.
Davis. Oh, no. Tommy Davis.
2 outs, bases empty.
Just about to say George Miranda was pitching well, but almost spoke too soon. And he gives up an error. Foreshadowing of his Cub days.
2 outs, men on first.
Another possible error here. Possible. Yeah. This time it's reverse. On 21, it's remember it's green for these ones. If it's a 20, it's higher possibility of being an out. This is a 33% chance of a hit, and he's out. But the damage has been done.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 11th.
Come on, Cepeda. You came through last time. Let's do it again. Let's at least get on base. He's only got 1 more at bat.
1 out, base is empty.
Okay, next base runner, he's tired. I think his card is too good. He's on.
Ball 4. 1 out, man on first.
Come on, let's hit the 2-3. Maybe they'll change pitchers and put someone in who throws some wild pitches before this. Might roll the dice. Let's see. Nope. Okay, we have to roll a 5 or 6 to get a wild pitch. Ooh, we did it! Kirkland's in scoring position.
1 out, man on second.
Ugh. It's not the best hitter, but we don't have guys on the bench that are any better. He's the best for on base. Okay. We can change pitchers? No, they're leaving him in. And he doesn't do anything. Okay, advanced him to third, but there's 2 out now. Hobie Landreth is our only
2
hope.
outs, men on third.
Oh, and they bring in a
new
left-hander.
pitcher.
Oh, you guys are sneaky. And even he brought in a guy who's devastating against left-handers. This is a no-brainer. We gotta hopefully have another catcher on the bench. We do. We have Bobby Schmidt. But will he bring in Schmidt or Pagan? Which one would you bring in? We need a base hit. We don't need a walk. This guy's better chance of a base hit, so we're going to bring in Pagan. Although Schmidt is a catcher, so... Schmidt is a catcher, so we're going to bring in the catcher. We need a hit. Come on, Schmidt. Struck him out. Game over.
Los Angeles wins the game in extra innings. From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
George Miranda. Tommy Davis's home run is the difference in the 11th, and the Dodgers win it. Starting pitchers both pitched well. Clem Labine is the MVP. I've already voiced my opinion about him. Well, that's the ball game. Hope you enjoyed it. Could have been a better outcome, but oh well. Them's the breaks. Hope you catch you next time here on PC Replay Baseball. Have a pleasant day.